Hello students, welcome to the new video number 7 in your intermediate video series course. Today we'll be learning about IoT and how to integrate IoT into our projects. Today we'll be learning about very basics of this Adafruit IO platform that gives us MQTT support in order to upload the data from our microcontroller to the cloud terminal. So as you can see, I have gone to their website, that is learn.adafruit.com, in order to learn more about the cloud services they offer and what kind of projects can we make. Now let's explore how does the Adafruit IO cloud platform works. Now we all know that we are completely surrounded by IoT gadgets and stuff like that, but because of the fact now we have understood the hardware a little bit, go towards the software part. All the data is being uploaded through your Wi-Fi connection to the cloud servers that can be displayed on these dashboards that you are seeing currently. Also, you can trigger it from IFTTT, that is if this then that, using the Amazon Alexa or the Google Assistant itself. Now you can use different compatible hardware like the Arduinos with either Ethernet shield or Wi-Fi modules, or our own standalone ESP boards, or this Vistry development board itself, using their given Arduino library. So we'll learn about installation of the library further in the video. So let's get started about how we can make our own Adafruit platform ready and how to connect it to the microcontroller that we are currently using. These are the several different projects that you can make yourself using the Adafruit platform. We'll be covering quite a few of them too. So now let's get started and visit the Adafruit IO website. You need to sign up first using your own email address. But now, because of the fact that I have already made an account, I can just sign in and visit my dashboard area. Now let's understand what is a dashboard, what is a feed, and how do we monitor it. All the data that you'll be making or creating from the microcontroller will be uploaded into a feed. Let's say we name this sample example feed. So our new feed has been created. You can also write a description about the feed and what type of data will be uploaded into the feed. As you can see, you can create up to 5 dashboards in the Adafruit IO server. Let's create a new dashboard. Name your dashboard as, for example, let's say example dashboard. Here we can create 5 different dashboards. Dashboards are like a combination of a couple of topics or couple of feeds that we use to represent and to present as a UI screen to the end user. So now that we have created this example dashboard, we can also start to add new blocks, that is subscribe to our current feeds. For example, let's get this default gauge feed and use our example feed in order to show the data that we receive in the example feed on this gauge cluster. We can also create a button feed. For example, I am using button 3 feed in order to create a button that can turn on or off whatever device we select, or even give command to our Vistry board. In the profile menu, you see this monitor icon where we can view all the data that is currently coming live. Here in the profile menu, we can also see our limited data plans. That is, in the free plan, you get 30 data points per minute with 30 days of data storage and can trigger every 15 minutes. Here we have got a support for 10 feeds and up to 5 dashboards. The main point of consideration should be that we have got 30 data points per minute. If you exceed the data rate, our feed will throttle and give you errors. Now another thing that you need to keep in mind is about the key. This is the most important part because this will be the key and the username that will be used to establish the connection between the microcontroller and the cloud platform. We need to copy the key and the username, and like shown in the Arduino section, we need to paste it in our Arduino code. Now let's see how to code the Arduino development board or any development board that we are using in order to use the cloud platform, that is Adafruit cloud platform. So we need to use their different specifically made library for the Arduinos. So what you need to do is install all those libraries. For example, here we are using currently the Adafruit IO library, that is the Adafruit MQTT library. Now go into the sketch section, manage libraries, and open the library manager and search for the Adafruit MQTT library. As you can see, I have already installed this library, thus need not do it. Once you install the library, just go into the example sections and Adafruit MQTT library. Open the MQTT ESP8266. That will be our basic sample sketch that we'll be using. So here you need to enter your SSID password, that is your Wi-Fi name and your Wi-Fi password. For example, in this case, I'm using this guest as the Wi-Fi name and the guest network as the Wi-Fi password from my hotspot. AIO server and AIO server port are correctly defined, that is io.adafruit.com and 18883. Copy and paste the username in the code itself where it says AIO username, and similar for the AIO key. Each of your key will be different and not same as mine. Once the key and the Adafruit username is copied, all your code is ready to run. So we'll be further exploring what happens in the code later. So this was basically it. It was a basic introduction about the Adafruit IO platform and how to configure it. We'll be learning more about it in the further videos and also be making projects with it. So hope you liked this video number 7. Hope to meet you next time in the another video.